Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen. Apparently, somebody has an incoming transmission just as we went live. So, welcome to Roll Hit Die Presents Torg Eternity Blood on the Blasted Lands. Before I hand off our session over to Liam, our game master for this evening, I would like to thank Roll20 for the maps and miniatures that we use on the screen to show different battle scenes, or in this case, cards or whatever else we use to play the game itself. Other than that, I don't have any other announcements unless somebody else does have one. Do you say we have something set up for DragonCon there, Rod?
I am working to get something set up for DragonCon so that we can do some organized play there. Right now, they're trying to determine if the convention is going to be fully virtual or if it's going to be hybrid virtual and real person attendance. So they're still working on that. But once they know, hopefully I'll hear from the director of campaign gaming soon. He has said that we can be part of that track. And I've worked for him before when I used to run the DDAL track for a couple of years. So
okay,
hopefully we'll get to do that. If so, we'll see what we can do to make sure that we can have organized players from around the world playing with us virtually and do some intro games and a couple other things. So that is Labor Day weekend. We've got, well, it seems like a lot of time now, but I assure you it's not. 5 months will go by very quickly once you start
very
playing.
very fast.
Yup.
So yes, if you've watched us and been curious about the game itself, you can check out Organized Play Discord, right, Rod?
We have Discord and Facebook.
Right.
Pretty easy to find us. Search for either Organized Play or Delphi Council Missions, since that's Delphi Council Missions like the official name, or the Delphi Council Missions. But Organized Play just sounds so much better.
And if you just happen to go to DragonCon this year, if it does end up being in person, check for the tables for Organized Play, and maybe you'll run into a few of us there. So,
Maybe not if they're lucky.
He's talking about me, Rod.
You don't want to run into Jim. He's right. I totally agree.
All right, so with that, I will hand this off to Lehman.
Okay.
All
Hello,
yours.
everybody. So the last session, the Storm Knights had got into a strange soft point, which was basically a core Earth area that its world laws had been kind of suppressed by Tharcold world laws. And the Storm Knights went to the abandoned city of Priyat, the area around the nuclear power plant, as well as the city of Chernobyl, and cleansed the area of the Tharcold world laws. In doing so, they made a quite large hardpoint of core Earth, about 10, I want to say a little more than 10 miles in diameter, about 17 kilometers in diameter. But in doing so, the Eternity Shard, the Bulva of sovereignty that they used for the cleansing, got corrupted and was changed into a Void Shard, which is the Bulva of conquest. Sorry, my cat was being stubborn, like cats tend to do. So the Storm Knights have created this, or cleansed the soft point, turned it into a hard point, and that is where we ended. Let's go ahead and do introductions.
Your cat's
He just
name
keeps
is
going around. he is Mars. Mars, god of war, who is stubborn. So let's introduce Captain Keen.
Captain Keen, I guess I should grab my props. Your, I don't know. I can't say your favorite elf, although if he's not, you're wrong, not me. He is prone to disconnection, but when he doesn't disconnect when shooting, things die. I think that probably sums him up.
well, as long as Electo gets them very vulnerable.
Well, I can always aim first, and I am an act and a scene away from not even needing that for the first one, maybe 2 rounds. We'll see how things go.
And Captain Keen is our favorite elven pirate.
Well, yes, there is that. He is an elf and he is a pirate. He's a successful pirate and is in fact wealthy. Although I don't have a lot of money left. I've spent it.
Yeah, you keep spending it on all those toys and guns.
And slap patches. A couple of those. Sorry, a mosquito's gotten in. I'll get it. So yeah, that is Captain Keen, and I'm gonna close the door so we stop getting mosquitoes.
That's a good idea.
So we'll move on to Lacusis.
Yes, I am Dan Latham. Also, I'm known as Shutter Dagar in some social medias. I am playing Lucusus, a Cyberpepsi cosplayer who was on his way to a convention in Tokyo when the cosms collided. Got to Tokyo and his girlfriend got infected because, there is no change in cosms there. Fought his way back home, got mugged, used magic, didn't realize he wasn't supposed to use magic, and then got cleansed by the church for his troubles. Saved by the Storm Knights, and in the process replaced some of his body parts that were damaged during the cleansing. So I am, I guess, a cyber witch in a sense. And that's it for me.
Then we have Electo.
I am Jim. My name's Jim. I'm playing Electo. Electo is the 2.5-foot tall, imposing Kifi that everyone usually confuses for a human child. But he is, while often underestimated, he definitely shows his value to his friends because he's always in the middle of the fight and making everything easier to hit for them. And, he gets avoided because they shoot over his head, which is, they're waist high. So
We can move on to Boria.
Yes, Borya, or friendly Russian, your favorite Russian Tharkoldian. Obviously with the cyber arm of punching and the nice little antenna crown he has that helps him talk to his dog Spoot, who runs around and helps him get other people maneuvered around and vulnerable and stymied. And sometimes it's successful.
most times.
Most times, well, no, sometimes it's successful. But yeah, so I've got my cyber arm, and I've got it's psionic powers, and a moth dog.
Then we have the Mountain.
The Mountain is not really a cyborg, but he started down that path, and then stuff happened, and then he got off of that path because they changed some stuff. But he's here to make sure that no one dies, and he's pretty good at that. He does have some really gnarly wings too. Those are cool.
And then we have Alex.
Hi, I'm Robert. I play Alex, who is a Core Earth teenager who was caught in all of the reality stuff when he was backpacking through Europe, and he helps the others fight the High Lords with his faith and his God-given telekinetic abilities.
And obviously, Alex is our favorite Core Earth teenager.
Yes.
Just like Electo is our favorite Kifi.
Yeah, I think we should start, referring to Electo as Alex's kid brother.
It's one of those things I was thinking about whether or not I should take the followers perk, but then I think everybody would just think it was my dad, walking me around everywhere.
That actually might be helpful, Jim. And then he goes like, no, it's okay.
Well, that's a pretty funny concept. I like it. So once you have cleansed the hard point
And
You're-
darkened a eternity shard.
yes, and turned an eternity shard from red and blue to purple and black.
Sure, it's fine.
I mean, it's just
You-
like it's an eternity shard that went to a different college. So what?
Yeah. You have that. You're in a core Earth, so you kind of get that hopeful feeling, and you feel kind of relief and hope that you will be able to pull off your mission to defeat Straw. And your interactive map that Alex carries beeps, and he looks at it, and there's a new location that shows up, and the words "here" appear on it, and it looks like it is close to the Chernobyl town or city of Chernobyl.
So we should go there, yes?
Okay, I guess we go.
The map says so, so I believe we should.
Well, we need to get the information, right?
Do need that.
All right. Well, I believe the mountain will lead the way. I'll be behind you.
Leading the way, give me the ball.
I think I've heard this before. He's got your back. Way back.
I don't care if you have it.
Hey, Alex, you should give that to me.
Okay. Why do you want it?
That's actually a good question.
Why aren't you giving it to me?
He asked first.
Mm-hmm.
I believe Alex, because the real answer is that probably doesn't look very good, and there's gonna be probably lots of people that are gonna want that, and Mountain's probably the one who can hold it the longest of all of us.
Oh, well, okay. I guess that's a good idea.
That is a good idea.
Well, that's not why you want it.
That's exactly why I want it. That's why I want it now.
I will go on and hand it over.
Because it's evil, and well, it can only be tapped, and its powers can only be used by someone at the top of the dominance chain, and that's not Alex.
I mean, not you.
Aw, but he's our favorite Core Earth teenager.
He is our favorite Fort Earth teenager. But he's
What
gonna
is
win
what
a
is it
shadow.
you're trying to say, Martin?
I'd go with Alex.
Maybe Alex. But you know, it's not important. Anyway,
It kind of is. I mean, I don't have to listen to you.
You do sometimes follow Alex's lead.
Yeah.
Not always to the best advantage when we go backwards.
sometimes it's good. It's a good tactical decision, and he comes up with it before I do. But he doesn't Darth Vader choke what's his face to people. Well, he kind of does because he has that thing, but I can do that with my hand. It makes sense, guys.
No, it does. It also makes sense because you can probably defend it longer than Alex can.
Yeah, but which one of you has the best intimidation?
11.
14.
12.
There you go.
It's Alex.
I'm going to kill someone, and if I kill that person, they're no longer at the top.
So
Not that I would ever
dominance
harm
isn't
Alex.
necessarily about a can you kill the person. It involves the threat of force, et cetera, et cetera. Could he mobilize everyone here to try to kill you?
No, because I would go kaboom.
Meaning you'd explode?
No,
It's an interesting.
You'd go kaboom when Electra made you vulnerable and I shot you in it.
no.
You're gonna need a bunch of possibilities.
Anyway,
You need to not run out of possibilities before I run out of reconnect card.
That's an
true.
interesting race.
His dice. It's a toss.
whatever. My dice are perfectly fine.
Okay, then why don't I hold it and stay next to you?
All right, hold on. I gotta turn on the video. Yes,
good
I
at
will,
that stairs.
I will give Alex the thing if he wants it.
All
I
right.
just thought it would be funny to be like, hey, I should have that.
Oh no, that's fine. Because I'm feeling that it's probably going to be darkening Alex. So
Is it a good thing?
who knows?
Give Alex a little bit of character development.
We still have to decide what we're gonna do with it once we get there, because they're gonna want it, or
Mhm.
they wanted it before. I don't know if they're gonna want it now, but they wanted it before.
So no better way than find out than we go there.
Maybe.
My precious.
Yeah, let's go. Do
So you load back up in the Doom Estate and head towards Chernobyl City as you are approaching the area that is pinging on your map. You see a dozen Russian military helicopters flying overhead.
I don't think we're gonna keep this thing, guys.
Are these Chinooks or are they transports?
They are Mi-24
Okay.
Hind.
Yeah, that's not good. I don't think we're keeping this, guys.
Why not?
So
No reason in particular.
Your mechanical dragons? Is that why?
Not dragons. These things could easily deal with dragons.
They fly.
Mhm.
They shoot fire.
No, they shoot guns. You have guns.
Yes, I do. All right, they spit fire.
They fire cannons that explode bigger.
Yes. They're mechanical dragons.
Sure.
Do you put a dwarf inside of a dragon to get the dragon to fly?
Mechanical dragon.
I mean, it's got to eat something.
It is known.
But now we are in core Earth, so they can function 100%.
Yeah.
Let's
Who
see
did
what
that
they
for?
want and who we're gonna play with.
I was gonna say, who did that for them?
I blame Alex, our favorite core Earth team.
Darkhold anyway.
You get to Chernobyl. It doesn't take very long, and the ping actually takes you to a large concrete monument that is honoring the sacrifice of firefighters and workers who died in the Chernobyl meltdown. And I'll show this photo to you all what the actual monument looks like. And standing in front of the monument is Svetlana, Valentine, and a few dozen Russian soldiers that they do not have their weapons pointed at you. They are combat soldiers, but they're looking somewhat at ease, as well as in the distance there's a couple of the helicopters kind of hovering, but not close enough to for the wind to really affect you. And she breaks out into a big smile, and she says, "Молодец, мои друзья. Job, my friends. Your actions, they're more impressive than could imagine." And then she points to the monument behind her, and she says, "This monument To those who saved the world. Appropriate, duh. And
How does a
she,
monument save the world?
the monument is called "To Those Who Saved the World." That's the actual name of that monument I showed you.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if the captain picked up on that.
And she reaches into her coat pocket and pulls out a data pad, and she says, "As agreed, I honor our deal. I know the boulevard is not what it once was. It must be kept safe, away from clutches of invaders. President Volkov, defender of motherland and earth, will make sure Boulevard does not fall into wrong hands." And she just kind of raises her arms and kind of looks around with this wild wonder in her eyes, and she says, "Look what you did. Area is now очень красиво, very beautiful."
Oh, you're welcome.
I don't think we can give this to you
Why not?
because we just turned it into something that helps him conquer stuff, and that's exactly what he's going to use it to do. We don't give this to them.
No, she said she's going to keep it away from the Highlands, right?
Yes, and
But she's going to give it to Volkov.
she pulls out she has the one data pad that she has said, this is the information that I for the deal. And then she puts it in her other hand, and she pulls out another kind of a data pad. And let's see who would look somewhat like they could catch it if she tosses it to them. So she'll toss it. Well, let's see. Who were the ones? It was Montaigne and Borja who. So she'll throw it to Montaigne because he's the one that questioned.
Can I read it?
Yes, and she says, for your act, the Delphi Council and President Volkov have agreed this area will be given to Delphi Council to make headquarters. That this land will be considered similar to embassy for the Delphi Council.
Until you use the thing that we're giving to you to take it. Should be very easy. Or, of course, after you put Spotties into the Delphi Council, because this is technically still your land. You know better than we do. You have the resources to do that.
She looks around at even though it is core Earth, it's ruins, and she says, "No one lived here in 35 years. It's not like we can just have places for people to come. Delphi Council will have clean start."
If I may, Mountain. Delphi Council make deal with Volkov. We know this is true. Yes. We should honor the deal. Otherwise, we are the ones at fault.
At this point, Alex, who I said was becoming a little bit corrupted by this, looks at Svetlana and in Russian says, "I think you should kneel and declare me your leader." And I'm intimidating as telekinetic stuff starts going off. So,
Ruh-roh.
So I guess we're doing this.
Alex started the fight this time.
yes.
Wasn't me.
Remember those rails we mentioned?
Yeah.
They're back there somewhere.
And just because I really am, kind of feeling this whole conquest thing, I'm spending a possibility to make this even better.
Well, do you want to tap from the shard?
Oh, yeah. I can do that, too. So that's a reality, if I remember correctly. And I think I tapped it.
There's a lots of people there.
And so, spending the possibility. And are we still? This is before combat.
This is kind of like a surprise, considered a surprise action.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we should have
surprise.
something in our hand, right? Or pool. Okay. Okay. So we would have one card in our pool, and I was going to spend it immediately
Okay.
because I want this to be really high. So a 25 intimidate. Because I don't know exactly what her intimidate. Oh, well, her intimidate was,
It's
okay. So as my players call, I want her to kneel down and declare me her leader. I know we're not in Tharcold anymore.
yeah.
but-
I was like, if you were in Tharcold, this would have been great, but you're not in Tharcold.
right. But I'm holding this Tharcold item now.
Yes.
I'm showing them all just how corrupting this thing can be.
Oh, is that what you're trying to do? Just for their own good, then.
Yes, that's it.
That's noble of you.
That's it.
I mean, that's what I believe now about Alex. You would never do that sort of thing.
So she kind of looks extremely shocked and takes a step back from Alex. And let me go ahead and get a tracker. So since Alex did that,
Alex may or may
It's-
have goofed. That's okay.
it's not, like I said, it's not Tharcold. Bending is completely against her character, but it's going to make
Oh,
her
yeah.
hesitate enough that she is not going to be able to give any orders for the soldiers or anything. So she just kind of steps back, and the soldiers and Valentine kind of look at her for direction, and then that will give other people the chance to act, because it sounds like everybody was surprised, not just that side.
I think so.
Out of all the people to start it, like say Mountain would have did something that would have been expected. Alex doing something is not quite expected.
No.
I don't know. I think the most unexpected would have been Spook.
Facts.
Spook's just like, I'm tired of these guys. Oh, okay.
How many of them are there?
So we'll skip the villain's turn. So we'll skip their. We will ignore the writing because I didn't switch over to Core Earth.
That's the easiest way to go. Switch from decks one to the other is a pain in the neck.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna, because all the other information is the same.
Yep.
So we'll just skip the villains as part of the surprise.
And I'm guessing
Double
because we
surprise
got
type thing.
surprised, we got a little fatigued out of it. Unless the lectives.
No, it's dramatic. Sorry, it's so.
Oh, okay.
That's
Well, the heroes
It-
went
it-
first.
Yeah.
In that case, I'll be very vulnerable, so they don't get the up.
That's a good idea.
Well, no, I said I'm skipping the villains turn.
Oh, okay, fair.
So
So you basically converted their up to a setback.
yes,
That's pretty damn good.
we don't mind.
And Rod, I think I count 25 soldiers.
Yeah, well, we're in core Earth, right? That's why I was asking.
Yes, you are in Korith.
Good to be outnumbered.
Oh yeah, and we were surprised, and we got the surprise. So it's like 2 cards in pool.
Is it?
Well, no, just the one. Because you didn't say to put a card in for an ambush, right?
You put a card in because of the law of the Underdark.
Yeah, that was the only reason.
Okay.
Well, I did shake my head and I guess cast haste on me and Boria for just in case.
Never hastes me. Makes me sad.
Do you want haste? I've asked several times and you
No, that's
never
not the
want it.
It's fine.
It's the thought that counts.
That's it. It's the thought that counts. Thank you.
Let's spend
Why
one.
did you have heavy weapons to deal with the choppers?
I thought you were just going to shoot through them anyway.
Oh, you're saying shoot the pilots of the helicopters?
It's one way to bring the copter down.
Or, and hear me out, Voria has that Alpha Exterminator that does 18, 84. You just need to roll well.
So I have familiar power, which allows me to, what was it? It allows me to do. Here it is. I can re-roll 1 test per scene as if favored. Well, since I screwed that up, I want to re-roll it as being favored. Is that cool?
Okay. Yep.
What was that? Where'd you get that from?
Power. It's a familiar.
Oh, familiar. Okay.
Only familiar he's ever had.
There we go.
No.
Yes. Yes. Because he has said
He's not a white witch.
Cyber Witch, because White Witch can't have cyberware.
Nope.
Alright, so Boria and I are both can ignore 4 points of multi-action, and it's for a minute.
Bump.
Okay.
Is that it for me?
I am going to go move into the fray a little bit, and I will maneuver 2 of the soldiers and Valentine.
Okay.
Oh, I think I should do better than that. That seems better. All right, so that is good on both. Yes, good on all of them, so they can all be very vulnerable. And I will draw a card.
So, who's the very vulnerable? This guy
Yeah.
and her?
Not her, because she was backing away. So basically, I got the 2 soldiers in front of Valentine and Valentine.
All right, so I wouldn't be able to aim or take headshots. They're very vulnerable, which is +4, and shooting at all of them is -4. But the Thav gets me to a total of a +2. So I will shoot the 3 of them with the +2. This is a great weapon. Excellent. Not aiming.
Oh my gosh, his dodge is crazy.
What's that?
His dodge is crazy. 10 plus 2E.
What? Oh, no. Smart ass. All right, so that's going to be, looks like that's outstanding for each of them.
Yes.
There are 3. And the target toughness I'm looking up. We have an 11 for Valentin and 13 for the soldiers, huh?
Stay wearing that body armor.
Yeah, Valentine can enjoy 2 and 4. It's not an aimed headshot. I just didn't feel like taking that off. And the 2 soldiers.
Holy
Oh.
cow! That's a straight up 8 wounds.
53. That the new number, Michael John?
Yep. I set the new number last time, but I've still done 8 wounds and 16 shock.
That's what he just did.
You get 9 wounds.
Hold on, but that was a higher number, so I
The
would
number doesn't matter. You're always gonna get the higher number. I got 8 wounds and 16 shock, and I did it on 2BD. I didn't have 14.
Neither did I.
You kind of do. You're closer to 14 than I am closer to 14.
By 1, I had 3. That's a lot of 6s there. Wow.
Yeah, that one exploded one, 2, 3 times.
Yeah.
The next one exploded twice.
And
And
then
then the 5.
A 5. Nice. All right. Well, I'm going to screen grab that. That's going in. Wasn't glory, but still nice shot.
It was almost a glorious damage.
Yeah.
Would you put it in
I'm done.
the group?
I put it in Discord.
Mm.
It's easier to copy paste. I'm done. And hopefully the guy, yeah, that other guy, hopefully he's gone. I doubt I'm killing him. It was only 2 wounds. And he probably can soak.
So he soaks.
If we can, we should take the two named NPCs alive.
I leave that to someone who does melee damage.
Actually, yeah, I guess that's me and Borean.
No, I'll try to shoot someone in the leg.
With 53 damage, you're blowing their leg up. They're bleeding out.
Not if I shoot him in the knee. See, that'll feel like it, but it's still
I
incapacitating.
don't think you can do non-lethal damage with a gun unless it says you can do non-lethal with a gun.
It depends on what you say, what you and the GM agree on.
Or if you have the beanbag ammunition.
Which is shotguns. Hey, Lehman, you should not agree with him because when I tried to do this, he said that I would kill him. So it makes complete sense to
I think Captain Keen would also kill them with a beanbag.
Yeah.
A beanbag through the head is still going to have an
Oh,
effect.
It's like, hey, I shot him with a beanbag. You shot him with a beanbag in the eye. Why would you do that? I thought it would hurt more.
Right.
So my cat grabbed the web camera and just ripped it off the table and unplugged it. And it was like this stealth. I've never seen him do that. And he was just like, nope, you're not going to be showing yourself anymore. I might have to restart or, log out of the...
Oh, no, that's going to ruin Dan's setup.
When he gets back in, it'll kick back on. Just ladies and gentlemen that are currently watching will know that's the reason. That his cat
So
overlord...
one moment, yeah, he like sabotaged this really bad.
No, I'm thinking 8 wounds has sent the GM scurrying for cover.
Yeah.
We'll blame it on the cat.
Yeah, it was the cat's fault. Always the cat's fault.
Oh, he can't hear us talking about him now.
Oh, well, now it's not fun.
Yeah, now it's not fun.
Can I go get...
We're going to be yawning all night long. It's such a long week.
Okay, I think I'm back.
Yep.
That was
Just
crazy.
have to put you back in your spot. There we go.
Okay. So, who wanted to go next?
Well, not the mountain.
Well, so Alex has gone already. It's myself, Spoot, in the mountain.
Yeah.
Well,
Can one of you do something about one of those helicopters before it blows us up?
You said Borea, the mountain and Spook?
Yeah.
We don't have ranged attacks.
You were supposed to deal with the helicopters before they blew us up.
Well, nobody made it vulnerable.
No.
I don't think I can make the
If
helicopter
someone-
vulnerable.
if someone told us the plan was going to happen, we could have been set up for this.
You're saying Captain Keen killed this guy.
The mountain also has a mine of fire.
Yes, sir.
Well, actually, he.
By sir, I assume you're an admiral. Well, in fact, we're going to call you that, the little admiral.
Let's see. Mountain, are you going to do anything? Do you want to do anything before I do, or do you want me to go and show you what I'm going to do?
I will, I guess, move. Actually, I'll stay where I am, where I can be by most of you guys. In case I need a bodyguard, because I'm probably going to need to. And I'll attack these three, which is a -4. I'll all-out attack with a 0. I believe a 16 will hit the soldiers. If I can find the soldiers. Where are the soldiers? Oh, they're there. They actually have a real quick. Yeah, 16 is a good. What's my minimum? On a good, I'm doing a 23 against their toughness of 11 minimum.
Okay.
I'm pretty positive that kills them.
So
Just in case, just in case I roll a ridiculous number.
This is where Michael John goes looking for, those exploding sixes.
yes.
Alrighty. Well, I guess it's up to me and Spoot. I'm going to have Spoot walk on the other side over here. And then he's going to be done. And then Boris is going to go, wait, Svetlana. This is all mistake. And I'm going to play a romance on her.
Again.
Because, he doesn't know what he's doing. He's been corrupted by the Bulva. And then I'm going to look at Alex, hold out my cyber hand, and say, "Give me the Bulva." You are no longer my favorite.
When we come back
player.
around.
Yeah. And that's my turn.
Okay.
That's what I'm doing.
And then Spoot.
He moved around to the other side of Alex.
Okay, now I see. So the hero's fatigue, maneuver, trick, approved actions.
I'll be vulnerable, and we will not fatigue.
Good choice.
And by vulnerable, I do mean very. Sorry.
Is Svetlana reality rated?
Yes.
Okay, I think she's pissed off at me.
That's going to make it hard to kill her. Need more opportunities to soak.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm thinking you should still find a way to take care of those flying things.
Who?
You.
Really? Me? Why me?
Well, how high are they right now?
They were flying off in the distance. Like I said, their propellers were not really, it wasn't the whole wind.
Okay, they're not right over us, so
correct.
they're more than 30 meters away from us.
Yes.
Okay.
So, because I thought I picked up a little whining that I don't cast the certain spell on Captain Kane, I will go ahead and use my haste on him.
No, I don't need
But
haste.
I'm not listening to him now. But I want to see if I can. Are they within 50? The helicopters within 50 meters? At least one of them.
Let me check real fast. They are about 400 meters away.
Okay, so that's not going to work. Okay. Well, then I'll just hit a big blast radius of some of these guys down there on the ground then. Since the helicopters are out of range for me to do anything. Let's do a... We'll do a fear on, we'll say, a large blast radius that none of my friends are currently in. So we'll go with these guys over here.
Okay.
Alright, so... Alright, so that's going to be currently outstanding for the haste. So Captain Keen can ignore 4 points of multi-action penalties for the next minute. And what's a 24 against, let's see, basic soldiers? I don't see basic soldiers. Oh, there they are behind
It's the
turn.
card here.
Yeah, it was behind the turn order.
Ah, okay.
So, based off their willpower, which one's their willpower?
Willpower's not on there.
Yeah, so the soldier's willpower, and is that willpower mind?
Spirit. Willpower, spirit.
Spirit is a 10.
Okay, so that's an outstanding on that as well. So they are now very stymied and take 2 shock. And that's what in my 10. And there you go, Captain King, you feel faster.
Alright then, I guess I have to use it.
On top of haste, of course, don't forget you get 3 simple actions as well.
Yeah, I'm not worried about that.
Yeah, just in case you had something that required it.
So I think you can do like there's a way to do suppressing fire as a maneuver. But I wanted to actually roll maneuver. Do I need to kind of get up to her to roll maneuver?
Yes.
Get into her face. Alright, so I will start moving towards her, like I'm gonna shoot her, trying to hopefully get her to back up. But then I'm actually gonna shoot this guy.
Okay.
So he's very vulnerable. The haste lets me ignore the penalties. The Thav would let me ignore the same penalties. So basically no penalty, and I'll have a +4 on him. Can't aim or headshot. I'll roll maneuver. That's lower by 5 points. So shooting at him will actually will be 9 points higher. Well, this is a problem. And I will play that reconnect card and be done.
Okay.
I'll put the other reconnect card in my pool. That did not go as planned. I'm all done.
Alright, well, I guess I will... Mountain, who you just gonna go attack more soldiers, or are you gonna go after one of them?
I think I'm just gonna keep Moose flying
Okay.
because the mountain's pretty decent at that. But you should definitely stay by the mountain just in case.
Yeah.
Actually, in which case, let me go first.
Yeah.
I'm gonna attack these 5. So 5 is a -8, I believe. Now I'm gonna all-out attack, so I'll be at a -4. I believe a 12 hits. They're unarmed. So that's a standard, but that's going to be a 22 against their 11 toughness. And I'm not sure I need to roll
Yeah. So how many was that?
5.
5.
These 5 over here. Because mook sling is important.
And those are already stymied over there? Alright,
Very stymied, correct.
that's fine. Then I will set up Boria a little bit. And I will maneuver 3 of these over here. Kind of coming over there and pushing them around a little bit with my shield. And then
Imagine being a Russian soldier and then a little baby comes and puts you over, little shield.
and I will come back and stand near the mountain after that. Because as I said, if I wasn't trying to get into melee with them so that I wouldn't have to be able to walk away from the melee, but with my maneuver, so it's more just kind of a hurting them with my shield to set them up for Boria. So they can be very vulnerable.
Yeah, I realized that when I built these things, I put those tokens kind of right behind the cards, and they're very hard to get to.
Although, do they have wounds on them? Because players called them technically with that menu.
Oh,
no, I
correct.
just actually no. I just good them. They're just goods. Never mind. It's not players call. It's only a 21 to their 10.
No, that is a player's call.
Yeah, plus 10 is player's call.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, plus 10.
Then I would say maybe I maneuvered them so that they tripped over a rock or something and fell down. Maybe got a little knocked out, so to speak.
Okay.
Little Three Stooges.
Yep. So that one of them goes to grab his grenade and loses the grenade and goes off in the middle of them.
Yeah, something like that.
You just killed those people. Those poor people. Great power.
And
Wait.
Sorry, could you just repeat how many of those it was?
3.
Again?
Just 3.
3. That's what I saw the -4. I just wanted to make sure.
3, sir.
Yeah. You're saying something about me killing 3 and you're over there killing 5 at a time.
I think that's kind of where he was going with that.
Well, that's why I said good job. You always start somewhere.
Okay.
Is Captain Keen in combat with them?
Not yet, but I'm probably about to be.
Okay. Oh, Boria, are you going to try something?
I'm waiting for you to hand me. That's what I'm doing. I'm
Okay,
waiting for you
he's
to hand
not.
me the- Well, I didn't think so, but
Instead, in Russian,
what
he
he-
is. Yeah, in Russian, he's saying pain, and he is pyrokinesing these 2.
Okay.
So, where's it Alex going? Who the fuck is this?
exactly.
Well, y'all had him holding this thing throughout most of this whole act.
This new Alex is pretty cool.
I'm going to go in and spin the possibility.
Like this is the Alex who, like at the beginning, was helping the little people around the church make sure that they had food and.
Exactly. Still horrid roll, but I think that's a good success on them. It's their dodge. Oh, that's an outstanding success on her, and actually, it's an outstanding on him too. Is that right? I don't see what the 2E is.
The 2 is any type of energy.
Oh, okay.
2 higher, so he's actually against the energy.
Okay. So I guess
12.
since this is okay, so then it would be a good success on him since this is fire.
You could always tap the shard.
Oh yes, I'm trying to inflict pain. That is true.
I'm gonna say that every single time.
And wait, didn't they claim ownership of this territory, right?
Yes.
No, they didn't. They were giving it
Well,
to
they-
the Wealthy
They
Council.
were
Well,
they
yes,
were
but they
going
had-
to
yeah.
give it to you, but yes.
We're taking it from them.
So I mean that means the difficulty is only a 10. So I will pull out another one, and I can use that one. So I will go on and up that. Okay, so that is an outstanding success on both of them.
Okay.
And I think just because of this, he's pulling this possibility energy. I have a feeling he's kind of glowing purple and black right now. So at least that should be a good visual.
Yeah, we need to take this away from him.
I thought you liked it.
I like it. I think it's a really cool thing.
And the target, her toughness is a 5. So that's 4 wounds. And against him, and he has an 11 toughness,
Correct.
2 wounds and 4 shock for him.
Okay, so really,
Ooh.
really.
So, Lehman, can I spend a possibility for her?
Yes, your romance can, yes.
But a 1 is still
Well, wait, a one's a
one's a
myth,
one. Yeah, okay.
It's So yeah,
Yeah.
this is what happens with like every end, like I can't even say she's the big BEG because you look at her stats and it's not BBEG stats, but still she's like the main person at the final act. What is this, like the 3rd or 4th time that I've rolled a 1 for the soak?
Mm-hmm.
It's almost as reliable as me rolling a 1 through a 4 when I'm shooting. Especially if I've done a long description. When I'm like, yeah, I just shoot the guy, it's fine. When I'm like, yeah, I'll do this, that's when it all goes sideways.
And Valentine also, I think, should probably soak.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think you should just describe or type who you're shooting in chat. Then you'll have a 100% chance of not disconnecting.
So I'm starting to think we did a bad thing though with that mace. Because he just went a little dark.
Yeah, see, this is why I was saying we should take that.
See, where I come from, they call that an understatement.
Yeah, he's completely right. You should have taken it from Alex.
I'm gonna have to take that from Alex.
These just went super pear-shaped.
So he still took a wound.
We're gonna get to the last fight. We're gonna kill this straw dude. We're gonna hit him for like 10 wounds. He's gonna roll a 1. He's like, alright. He's just gonna get off zone. He'll be like, yep.
So, Boria, I think you probably want to try to take this from him now, but
You want-
Probably do.
Hold on. the last person you tried to take that from him. That did not go well.
Just turned
That is
into
true.
a barbecued
but
Ukrainian.
but she did not have a second chance card. Just saying. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to take the Bulva from Alex here.
Now I know what a Russian candle looks like.
Oh, damn it! You know what? No,
Yeah.
no. I can't
Alex kind of looked at the mountain and said, "No, it's not your nemesis, Crisp."
Actually, no. Can't do. I can't.
Sorry,
do that
sorry,
now.
it was his. Sorry, I'm confused.
I'm going to pull. I'm going to pull out my the eliminator, and I'm going to target the closest helo, and
Okay.
I'm going to shoot it.
Okay.
Uses my energy weapon, and I'm going to, as a multi-action, I'm going to put up a dissipate energy, just
Okay.
in case. It's all right. I'm gonna throw out the energy weapons here. And you said there were 100 out, or 100 meters out, correct?
400.
Or 400?
Yes.
I just want to make sure that I've got the right. Yeah, 500 is medium, so -2 for that range.
And then, so it would be a +2 because they are large, plus
Plus
4.
2.
So.
All right, so +2. So that is going to hit, but I'm going to spend a possibility here. Last roll was a 19. All right, so that's a 22 versus their dodge. Ugh. And I got the second chance right now. So, yeah, it's going to have to be a good result. So we are a... too many things. So, 1 bonus dice. So we're hoping we explode. Its toughness, AP4, so it'll be just 22. Yeah, it's not going to do anything.
Well, wouldn't it
What
be
did I roll?
18, not
It's gonna
22?
be 18.
Oh, I'm sorry. We went. Sorry. Ugh, you were correct. Sorry. I was thinking 4 was on top of it, so that's going to be.
So the effect would be 5 instead of 1.
Yeah,
so
it'll be
that'd
5 and
a-
1. It'll be a wound. Maths. And then I got an outstanding from my dissipate energy.
Okay. And was Spoot doing anything?
Spoot is going to maneuver these first 2 guys, and so we get 15 versus their. It's a good success, so we'll make them very stymied.
Okay.
They just came to pick up the Bulova and they're getting slaughtered instead. Oh, wait.
And run away anytime they want.
See, now we need no survivors.
Well, it appears that Alex is going for that. So, you know.
Yeah, Alex kind of has a bloodlust right this second that he's not familiar with. He's been in Tharcold for too long.
Apparently.
Okay, so these are very stymied guys here are going to shoot at the mountain.
I'm very vulnerable.
So
So you'll
Carry
be
Stymie cancels out the very vulnerable.
Mhm.
3.
This is going to be a very interesting debrief when we get back to the Delphi Council. So yeah, what
That's not
exactly
gonna
did
do
happen?
You will miss.
Six. These end 6, I'll group them together.
Hey, Liam, and did they long burst
Yes.
on that one? 'Cause it didn't look like you had to add in for the long burst.
Might have been added to the skill itself, the value,
Oh, that's possible. That's true.
right? I mean, I guess they could have a gun skill, fire combat at 14. Looking at their dodge, seems unlikely.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Actually, I did not add that to the. They do have a 14, but it still wouldn't have hit the
Pretty
mountain
good.
with the 8, with the 17, I believe. So these 6 over here. They're gonna shoot at the captain because, as far as they could tell, Boria was trying to stop things, and Lacusis didn't. He
waved his
He
hands.
did. He waves. Yeah, he feared the people like at the very other far sides.
All right, how many of them are shooting at me?
6 of them.
All right, that's more than 5. Okay.
So no.
Oh, a roll of a 2. No.
Yep. That's not going anywhere.
Oh, but you were started at 22. That was your odds of hitting were not terrible.
And then these. Oh, sorry. These 2 here, I'll group them together because they're both -4 as well. So with 2 of them, that would be -3 also against the captain. $15?
That will not.
Okay. I'm just making sure that the information I'm reading is correct.
You mean the one that says if the players are silly enough to attack?
Okay, so
Yeah, I'm
this-
wondering if it's expected that it's handed over or you just keep getting waves and waves of people.
it's both options were taken into account.
Oh, good.
So,
Just
yeah.
the worst one.
Well, when we were going over this, we were really trying to make sure that if we can't think of all the options, but we try to give different.
But those are the
Like
two most likely.
Lately or later, if you do this, this will be the consequence. If you do it the other way, this will be the consequence. Type thing. So.
Yeah, you can only pick out a couple of likely things.
So this is going to go against the mountain.
Ah, good. Good target. He's easier to hit. Don't you get like? Don't they get a +2? Aren't you large?
He's vulnerable, so it's 4.
You really need more the hill than the mountain.
No. 27 is an outstanding.
Okay, so your toughness with 2 AP.
2 is a 17.
17.
Nice toughness.
Yeah, it is.
Oops.
Oh, 30 with a
I
wolf.
didn't. I'll do that. I always ask for that, or forget to switch that little toggle.
2 wounds, 4 shocks. That's a lot. Would have been more for me if that helps.
Would have been a whole lot more for me.
Does that happen to be a blast?
No, that is not a blast.
Okay.
That's what I was checking on, because
Like-
the other thing they have is a blast.
You were gonna try to make sure it could hit a few other people.
Yeah. Well, not really.
But yes,
But yes,
because misery loves company.
it sure does. Alright, I'll take the 2 wounds.
Buenos Aires.
Actually, no, I won't. I have a lot of possibilities. That's fine. Alright, I'll bounce.
So that will heal everything. And then the other helicopter actually, he saw the big fire. So he's going to go against Alex.
He's just the only one in the group going nuts.
Yeah, exactly. That is a good success.
Good success. And Alex's toughness.
Alex's toughness with the armor piercing is a 6.
6. Ooh.
Okay. Let's see. That is reality. I still need a little bit more. So I'll spend another possibility. And just for effect, because I'm going to need this for this next round, that black and purple aura that's around him just seems to dissipate the explosion.
Should we be suspicious?
Should we like take him out? Should we just like neutralize Alex? Like, sorry, but you're getting a little spooky over there.
I don't know if little is the right word.
I'm having flashbacks to a certain act. Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
You should.
That was fun. I did. Like that.
I took inspiration from that.
Yep. That was a great adventure.
It was.
We went to a terrible place. It was horrible. Oh, it was so bad. The worst place you've sent to so far.
Yes.
That was an accident.
Was it an accident?
Maybe not subconsciously.
Yeah, your conscience is like kill your players. Screw them.
No.
Maybe if you kill them, we can end this and they can run something for us.
No.
Of course, us because
So,
we're subconscious.
Keep going.
Valentine actually aims at the data pad and shoots it.
Okay.
Someone playing opponent fails,
The
quick.
data pad I'm holding that he tossed over to him.
No, the other one.
The one with the
The-
we actually need.
Yours had the contract between the Delphi Council and Volkov for trading the Bulova
Can
for
I plan
the
opponent fails?
hard point.
No. 'Cause-
It's not affecting you, so no.
Well,
but he can always roll a 1.
he didn't. He rolled an 8.
He didn't.
17. Pretty sure 17.
He spent a possibility so that he could accomplish.
Now we take him alive.
Yeah, of course.
Alex, you read minds, right?
No.
We needed
No,
somebody
he-
with nullify.
He destroys things with fire.
Yeah, that's what he does.
And people.
Yes. He's a telekinetic anomaly.
Got it.
There are ways to make him talk.
So the villains will go, and then heroes set back, defend, and intimidate are the approved actions.
I will. So, yeah.
Yeah, let's kind of turn that around on them. They can be set back and we can't because of Electo.
Right. I'll remove our setback.
This is round 3.
Yep.
Okay.
Apparently, the screen that they had is like a Nokia, and it just eats the bullet. That's what Nokias do. They don't break.
They eat bullets.
No, they don't break.
No.
Nokias are like industry.
It is true.
There's a picture.
I'm sure it's not.
There are a lot of things you could do to those old Nokia bricks, and they just kept on ticking.
There are 8 over there. That is a +4.
Yeah.
They are disfavored. Captain Keen. That's not going to do nothing.
Nope.
I don't think 16.
Nope.
2, 3. Which is a 3. $19 against the mountain.
Dodge, that will be a good. No, that'll be a standard.
Standard. Okay. Maybe not take damage. 14 base damage.
I will take 1 shock.
This copter. Against the mountain again. $15. Okay.
Opponent fails. So what happened for that setback, by the way?
They are disfavored. That's the standard setback.
Okay.
And then against that one's gonna try to shoot at Alex.
They got a beat on you, Alex.
Yeah, 70 millimeter rockets are not my favorite thing to be shot at with.
Have I shot you with those before?
No.
No, I think I hit you with that tank gun. Yeah.
I'm guessing a 26 is outstanding against Alex.
Sorry, I was muted. Yes, it is outstanding.
I have a card for you if you want it.
Sure. What is it?
Opponent fails.
Sure. And so I will play the opponent fails.
Okay. So I will cancel damage. And then it is the hero's turn.
I do need a trade for this one, Mike.
You need a card for it.
Yeah, I was just trading it to you, not actually leadershiping it to you.
Oh, okay.
Because it's going to do more good in your hand.
There you go. Take that.
Which, if you're willing, I'll come get that gun from you and shoot the helicopter if you want.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do here. Is I'm going to reload and come over to the captain and say, "Shoot, there's a helicopter," and I will take my 2-shot for reloading.
Am I able to see the pilot there, or do I have to target the chopper itself?
You're going to have to target the chopper.
All right, get to the chopper. I will target the chopper.
Do you want any enhancement to your decks?
Can I
Sure.
try to maneuver against the helicopter?
Maneuver, no.
Okay.
I do have the ALF exterminator, which is why I was asking.
Ooh, there's a suppressing fire thing.
I don't know how that works.
I'll look it up.
All right, and they're still too far. They're still further out than 40 or 50 meters from us, right?
Correct. They're still around 400.
All right, so I will enhance Captain Keen's dexterity, I'm assuming. And there's nobody over near these guys. So I will cast stun on them.
Okay.
Okay, so I mean that's still an outstanding on the hastes. Not the haste. Didn't want to do haste. I wanted to do enhance. I'm looking at the wrong one. Spell's still the same. What is your dex right now?
14. Yeah.
So that's going to be a good success.
2 more.
So go up 2 more for the next
Okay.
3 rounds. Now, as far as the stun is concerned, what was that, a 22? Where are my soldiers? Their willpower and spirit, I think you said it was a 10 earlier? For the soldiers?
Yes. It's a 10 for their the spirit.
Excellent. These guys are very stymied, can't move on their turn, and lose their entire turn, next turn.
Okay.
It's a large blast radius once again.
Okay, so that'd be 5.
All you can do is make them stymied or very stymied.
Unfortunately, that's the only spells I currently have. I don't have any that'll make them vulnerable.
No. I was talking to Michael John about suppressive fire, and it's not even an interaction. It's you use it counts as an attack.
Okay, in which case I'm going to attack these 4 guys.
I mean, I don't think I can intimidate a helicopter from this distance.
No, probably not. But I'll take aim and shoot one.
I'd like to put an action onto my that attack,
Okay.
which will hit their melee. And I think we've established that a standard hit against the soldiers kills.
Yes.
And since they're dead, I'm going to fly. I guess back to where I was.
All right. What's the range on this thing? I think we said earlier -2.
And then plus
Yes.
2, and then plus 2
For
for
size.
size. Yeah.
All right, so straight roll.
No. Total is +2 because
No,
they're large,
yeah.
so it's +4.
And which weapon is this? You said
This is the Alpha Eliminator. It's energy weapons, 18 AP4.
energy weapons. 18. I'll use my Thab. I'll use the Thab because that's going to be better damage for me, believe it or not. I will aim. I don't think I'm able to aim at a vital area, though.
Yeah. Probably aim at a fuel cell or a hydraulic line in the.
I mean, does it look like it's possible to aim at, the base of the rotor blades or a weapon system, like some sort of, system that's going to do more damage?
You're aiming at the base of its
Yeah.
wing.
I would say that you could do the the called shot type thing where you add 4 to the attack
Okay.
against the vital area.
Oh yeah.
I think
aim,
that
aim
is-
for the tip of the missiles underneath the slide wing.
Yeah. So that's it's aim +4, -4 for the thing. The Thab change that to a -2. And then the distance is another -2. The size was +4,
Correct.
so it all zeroes out. I will spend one of my possibilities because I don't think that's an outstanding, right?
No, that's a standard at the moment.
Yeah. Wow.
No, you need to aim a little clearer. Aim like this.
This 26,
Yeah, Roger.
That would be outstanding.
that is outstanding. Excellent. Well, here, I'm just planning ahead.
You always do those after, because if you roll amazingly well,
That's
you may
true.
not need to
You're
use
right.
them,
That's true.
which apparently is something.
I'm still planning ahead, though. Right. You know what? Nah, I'll just put the 4 down. It's easier. They were not one of those. I don't have that. I don't have that. Okay. And the target toughness 22. Oh my gosh. Wait, but wait. I think I have a Tharkold possibility. I
But
do.
we're not in Tharkold.
Oh,
He can
son of a
still-
bitch.
You can still spend a Tharkold possibility if you still have Tharkold possibility.
I do, but if we're not in Darkhold, I can't do the extra thing for the damage. Right?
Yeah, we're in Core Earth now.
Yes, but you can still use possibilities from other realms. I mean, you can hang on to possibility from different places and use
Yeah.
them.
But I don't get the extra damage. I don't get the re-roll of the damage, is what I was looking for.
No, you can use and activate a possibility from another realm if you haven't converted, The,
Can you? I thought
if-
you could
if-
only do it when you were there. Okay. Sold. So what
No,
is that?
because that's why they allow you to choose which 3. You don't have to redo them all. If you choose, say, an Isle possibility, you can, or this Starcold, you can keep it and then use it whenever you want to. Whether
I knew
it's,
that. I knew you could keep them, but I didn't realize that they would carry over and you'd get the extra you'd get the benefit outside that realm.
Yeah, the benefit is based off of it being a Tharkold possibility. You're just carrying that little bit of Tharkold with you.
All right. Well, then I think it's worth.
I'll clarify that, but that's how I've always seen it. Otherwise, I don't see why you'd necessarily want to keep them.
I don't either, just in case you go back there in the near future, was kind of my thinking. All right, so that was this, and I had done 4 bonus dice. Again, it had a toughness of 22. That's better. I like that better. It's not 53 damage. Only, I guess, 46. Still. It wasn't vulnerable. Otherwise, it would have been.
I got this. Since you used your Thav, I'll go use the Alpha Eliminator.
You know how to shoot?
Nope, but I'm in Core Earth. It's a way to disconnect. So I will run around to the Doomastator, jump up behind the gun, and try to fire it.
4-case contradiction, Jim.
Yep.
All right.
This is
Yep.
where you need. Oh,
Congratulations.
Step one.
You weasel.
Step 1. Disconnect.
You know, if they run away now, Lehman, it won't really be a stressful situation. Then you can just have them reconnect for free without rolling.
We really hate each other. We're in like the most friendly way.
Okay. Yes, you're on camera. She loves being on camera.
I don't.
Yeah, you do.
Yes, you do.
I was gonna say, are you sure? Because every game night, there you are.
She's there. She's in the background.
Yep. And I see her peeking, looking at, see if she can see the camera behind Uncle John there.
Say goodnight to you anymore.
Yeah, you will. Still, for a 10-and-a-half-year-old to start being a smart ass, kind of gets you right here.
Yeah, you know you're training him well, right?
Right in the heart.
Yeah, she
So-
rolled Rachel the other day. It was awesome.
whoever wants to go next can go ahead and go next. I have what I want to say, Bluetooth earphones, so I'll be listening, but I need to step away real fast. I'll be right back, but you can just talk and I'll listen to what's going on.
Okay.
Spoot is going to maneuver these three gentlemen in front of him here.
1 point higher.
Was it?
Go
That's
Spoot.
a heck of a maneuver.
Go Spoot.
Whoa.
So Spoot will make them. Let's see. Wait. Against their maneuver is
That's a good.
8. Yeah. We will make them all very vulnerable.
And Rod,
For Alex to fry
Yeah.
them.
if I wanted to hit all all of these guys over here, it would be a -14 if I remember correctly. 2,
How many?
4, 6. All the guys over on the other side.
Yes.
I think there are 7 of them or 8.
3, 4,
There's
5,
8.
6,
That's minus
7.
14.
14.
Mhm.
Okay.
Go for it.
And but
It's
they're
a critical
all.
moment.
Why? I only have 1 card.
Oh, okay.
So
okay.
Spoot got the very vulnerable that was on these two,
3 of them.
which
All
three
3
of
of
those
them.
three.
Yeah.
And so I'm just going to do this at -14. We'll just know that those have more.
Georgian.
I got a 25% chance for greatness right now. I'm not reconnecting.
Oh shoot! I forgot to put the -14 in, but I'm going to go on and spend. Actually, because we are here, I'm going to. Since I have this Bolova, I will. Actually, let me start by spending one of my own.
okay.
Yeah, I'll spend one of my own possibilities on this. So that is a result of 15 against all of their dodges, which is not good enough. It is for those 3. So I will try to pull a possibility from the Bolova because I would like to fry these people.
He's gone full carry.
Yes, he
Yes.
has.
Like this wave of flame just goes down the line.
And with a 17, I'll be able to do it. So,
is the damage over? Is it 18
yeah.
base?
The
So
screams.
I got an 18, so that is a good success on the attack against them.
Does anyone have a hero card or drama?
Yeah, I do. Why?
Do you have a glory in your pool?
No.
Never mind.
Okay.
He's at a 50.
Well, we are in Core Earth.
That's true.
Right, but he would have.
But he's already started rolling.
That I was going to go for. Because don't you have to declare for the critical moment before you roll?
I believe so.
Yeah. So,
The Love of Glory doesn't come out very often.
no. And so it's
Oh, but-
1.
Sometimes it
for its
might.
toughness.
If you have an up on a card, real or hero drama. Hero
Okay, so stun on the first one.
so that's most likely to get you.
1 wound on the second.
Especially if you're in exile.
Just shock on the third. Wound on the fourth.
May I make a suggestion? Well,
Wound on the fifth. Yeah.
I'm going to say you could always have just done okay, there's 8 of them. I'm going to roll 8d6s, and we know every roll of X or higher is a kill. And if it's lower than X, it's 2 shock.
Yeah. So this is 7.
He is having fun.
Yeah, fair enough.
I've never had to roll this much damage.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
And the 8th one had a wound. So.
All right. Before we move on, so I think everyone's gone, I'm going to flurry.
So this one had 2 wounds, right?
No, I think they have 2 shock.
Yeah, 2 shock. He took them away as they were going. So
Okay.
Well, the ones that were very vulnerable, you had a good, right?
Yeah, those were.
Or you had an outstanding against them?
Oh, actually, that's true. I would have had an outstanding against that,
Those 3.
the 7th one. So it would have been on this one more bonus dice.
Well,
which
you would
is
have had
enough to kill him.
outstanding on the last 3, so.
On the last 3, and these
Okay.
would be gone because it looks like rolling a 1 gave an effect of 4 and effect of 5 wounds,
Right.
if I'm
Yep.
counting correctly.
Okay. So hopefully those last 2 are rethinking their life choices.
And on the flurry, I'm going to shoot that dude.
Sink
Okay.
the rest of
This
us.
guy with the eliminator that wasn't used.
I attempted to use it.
Yeah, you used it the way you wanted to.
Yes, I did.
Ability.
Because I'm a 4 case to reconnect to. So if a surge were to come up, it'd be awesome.
That's going to be 18. That's going to just do shock. That's not going to do anything. So
Oh,
we'll leave it
Oh, can anyone manipulate the deck? So we can get rid of it?
Get rid of the surge. Sorry, Jim. We don't.
You mean seize initiative to keep it?
Okie dokie. That's my flurry.
Okay.
You know, I might even second chance if I actually can reconnect just to try again to fail.
How much XP do you have for this character, Jim?
75.
Shoot him now. Shoot him right now. End it, Lehman. You can do it. We're all pulling for you.
So was Spoot doing anything?
He already did his thing. He made the
Oh,
gentleman vulnerable.
Okay, that's right.
He made them vulnerable so Alex could kill them.
Yes.
I was just going back in chat. Okay, so to see if Borya already had his first action.
Yes, I reloaded.
Okay. Oh, that's right. Okay, so there was no.
And I was going to give it to the captain, so that was his first action or first round.
Sorry, my bad. But
No worries.
either of them now. Here, you take this one out.
There's your surge.
There's your surge.
Actually, do we want to go first?
Oh, can you move us to the top line? And did
I can move us to the standard line.
And then deny
And the
Jim his
villains-
surge.
And then the villain's flurry.
Yeah, I'd rather not see a flurry.
Also,
No. Electo can still deal with the flurry.
transforming is only good for the
I think if you take away his surge, he might not.
Leadership is not a. Leadership is something you can always do.
Yeah. I'm already disconnected, so I'm already at the step I need to be. I just need to roll the 1 to reconnect. So
1 to a 4,
Right,
you're still
but-
holding that item.
yeah.
But
So
the thing
one
is,
to
do you
4.
want to go to the standard line?
Now, Jim wants to try to surge so he can transform.
because it gives him access to all of the.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Yelp.
We're almost done with this book, remember? I gotta put up with Jim running the game.
It's like, I let go. You handle it from here.
Yeah, I remember some comedian saying, "Yeah, you can do whatever you want with your grandkids. Give them whatever they want to eat, then send them home." So apparently, that's what Lehman is right now. He's like, "I'm Grandpa. Go for it, Jim. Got 5 teams, then it's not my problem. Eat whatever you want. Then go on the roller coaster that does this. You're welcome."
Well, the good news is, Rod, it will take me a while to really make it all work because I only have a few XP currently unused. And by a few, I mean 5.
You still have to make the rolls.
True.
That's true. It may work out.
So, are you keeping the surge?
Yeah.
Yes, it sounds like
Okay.
it.
I dislike the villain flurry on general principle. Surge is bad for me, but good for everybody else.
I'm going to defend.
Really?
I keep getting shot at with 70mm missiles. They hurt.
Okay.
So the
Hurt. I'll put a possibility.
both of the MI-24s are going to aim and put a lock
On.
we will go with the mountain, and this one will be on the mountain, and this one will be a lock on Alex.
Mountain, you do realize you put in the last roll as a 0, right?
I actually just hit possibility. Oh, you know what? You're right. But
It gets you an 11, which is still just a +1 for your active defense.
well, no, it gets me to a 15, which is a
Right, because the initial was a 5.
Oh yeah. Sorry, so +2.
which
My
kind
bad.
of sucks because I said I was defending and rolled, and they're like,
Yeah,
"Yep,
but you're adding your shield to toughness now.
And these two guys will kind of start to try to run away.
They can't.
Oh, you're right. They're
They're stuck there.
wait.
They
The
lost
stun-
when they were
The
stunned.
stun, they lost their turn.
Yeah.
They start. Yep, you're right. Because the heroes were second.
Sorry.
No, that's fine.
He's not.
I was just like not going to have them shoot, so that made it so that I didn't have to have them shoot.
I already took care of that for you. It's all right. It's all good.
And then let's see.
They should shoot at Electo.
I'll take one now and you can."
Well, if they give him some wound penalties, it makes it hard for him to reconnect.
If they give
Oh,
him wound penalties, he's dying.
Do you really want that issue?
No.
I'm just saying, I can diminish your
No.
spirit if you wanted me to, Jim.
That would be lame.
Okay.
And
pretty
for
bad.
just because he's not really doesn't have a lot of choice, he's going to aim at the captain.
What?
Valentine.
Who's aiming at me?
Valentine.
The guy you left
All right,
alive.
I'll return the favor.
No, don't kill him because we need to not kill him.
So we will have the hero surge. So you can all do your
All right, Jim, go for it.
It's
D20s.
oh,
Fine.
I needed Lucullus's roll.
You can have it.
Or you.
Reconnect. We did say there was enough time for me to disconnect twice this evening.
Yes.
You used both of those cards before I used my possibilities. Ha! I win.
8 moves.
Doesn't matter.
All right, I guess I'll try to reconnect since I don't have a choice about that.
And it's only a DN10. You have a pretty good shot.
Yeah, I know, but I want a 1.
That's unlikely.
Eh,
Hey, good luck. I mean, you made it.
yep. All right,
You have a second chance card?
I do.
You have a second chance here. Reconnect.
I could, but it's for the 5%. It's probably not worth it. If anything, I would have wanted to second chance the surge.
Yeah, but that's not a test.
All right.
So it is a, I believe, dominant. Korth is usually dominant zones.
It is. I thought we were in a hard. Oh, we're in a hard point. So technically, that makes it a DN14, doesn't it?
14. Yes,
So he's not reconnected yet.
Oh,
correct.
then I'll sit over here and not be connected again. And I'm going to walk away from the mountain, though.
That's a good idea. Do you want to taunt this guy or something and make him vulnerable?
Sure.
I won't kill him.
I will move over to there and I will try to. Let's see. Where's
Or trick.
Yeah.
Put the gun down. And roll the sword.
Oh no, he's much easier to maneuver.
That works.
I will maneuver him.
On the trick because there were cards involved in them.
Oh, I forgot to put a card in my pool last round. That's what I meant to do. Here, I'll make this. I have an idea. And then I'll maneuver him.
Okay, and that's what I thought.
we're all drawing cards this round.
No, not me.
Any is approved.
I just made it. Yeah, I made the approved action any. So
Oh, I missed that.
I had an idea.
Yeah, I missed
All right.
it.
So he can be very vulnerable.
All right, I'd like to go.
Oh.
I am going to draw my rapier, go up, and I am trying to take him alive.
Okay.
So he is currently very vulnerable. Is that outstanding? If not, I'll be favored.
That is outstanding on his unarmed.
He's not stymied.
Yes.
Never mind. That's outstanding on him.
Yes.
All right, so I am trying to clock him in the head, as I said, and he's got a toughness of 11. That's not terrible.
It's not showing correctly. He did not have possibilities, so he'd used them all. It just didn't.
Ooh, excellent. So if he's defeated, he doesn't have to roll for it. I mean, if he's just KO'd.
Yep.
What's the story of these three here? I guess I missed it.
Those are the three.
They kind of got knocked out by a maneuver.
Okay. So
Yeah,
all we
the
have
player
left
call,
is
so.
the choppers. Which are still too far away to do any.
All right. And then I am done. He did not go down, huh?
No, he did. He went tint. He
He
got a
did.
red tint.
That's why he's red.
Oh, I thought that meant they were hurt.
No, that's a unconscious. X or removed is dead.
I have drawn a card, and I am now done.
Okay, I have a quick question. Can you intimidate the helicopters?
No.
I mean, they don't have stats. Okay.
Correct.
That's what I was wondering about because, it's...
It's more they're so far
Um,
away. It's not like they would be able to see or hear, interaction type stuff.
Okay, because I was going to use telekinesis and hold dead bodies up to kind of scare them. But
Look what
I'm still
can
going
do.
to do that because if they launch something, my active defense next round is going to be to try to interpose their bodies. So
Okay.
with the missile, that'll be my active defense. But I am starting my TK. Okay, and that will be an outstanding. So I'm picking up some bodies for next round to help with my defense. Okay.
The way you're going, it's these unconscious bodies.
Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and move over to these two guys. As I move, I'm going to enhance myself, diminish the... I'm going to diminish their dex. And then punch both of them. So I guess it's going to end up being a -4.
Okay.
Simply for the multi-targeting aspect of it. So let's go ahead and get the enhance and diminish out of the way. Nope. I just disconnected.
Sure did.
And took 4 shock.
Oh yeah.
I hate to mention this.
Very stymied.
During this, oh no, we're in Core Earth now. All that stuff went away.
Yep.
Yeah, I think this is the only time where we've got a failure on a spellcasting thing. That card has not been in play.
Yep. the Tharkle dude. Yep.
That's kind
I
of
just removed those two. They were up there, and I was like, nope, no longer in Tharkold.
Spoot's going to come on over here and attack both of these gentlemen. Spoot. We'll give them the electric jolt. Gower. Nope, Spoot does not. And then Borgia is going to run. Is it going to do that? Yeah, I'm going to run closer to. No, I'll run closer to this one. Nah, sorry. I'm going to run closer to that one and get 24 meters closer. So it was 400 away?
Yes.
Okay. Just going to keep track. And that'll be our hero's turn, I believe.
Did the mountain go?
Oh, the mountain.
The mountain defended.
Ah, okay, that's right.
So do you guys want to keep this card before we move on, or?
I know someone wants to keep the card.
You know, I thought about it, but I was like, they go first, so I wasn't going to play the Seize Initiative. But if you're gonna do it, you can do it. I'm not gonna complain.
If I disconnect on that surge, I will make you suffer somehow.
Who,
Well,
who you gonna make suffer?
I was gonna say, is it whoever
You.
plays the Seize Initiative?
Tomorrow,
I'm sure you will.
I will.
Well, I'm disconnected too, so.
So you should play it.
Yeah. So and you don't want a surge right now, do you, Mister Fort? Mister. Now you're only a 1 case, aren't you?
Yeah, this one doesn't have all that.
The
Yeah.
worst that happens, you pick up some of the Demon Scholar magic, which is actually pretty good.
Yeah, but we're not in.
Except we're in Core
Darkhold,
Earth.
we're in
No,
core.
we're in Core Earth.
Disconnecting is a bad idea.
No, it just makes you normal.
I'll leave it be.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna play it because it's pretty selfish for me to play it, but
It would be, Jim.
Yeah.
You can go ahead and flip. We're prepared for that.
It's gonna be another surge.
Okay.
I did think of that as a possibility. No pun intended.
Heroes are inspired, so
Ooh.
you all heal 2 shock, maneuver, and taunt.
That's actually a good card for us.
yep.
And I was stymied, right? From the spell?
I'd like to move over here and dodge. Not dodge, defend. I'll put a plus 2 on that.
It's been so long since I've actually had somebody fail a spell or, miracles, psychic power.
Yeah, I knew it took shock. I just couldn't remember.
I know it's shock.
He also gets the very stymied.
It's the very stymied. Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm also active defending this time around. And I'm going to start because I want to defend.
I would like to shoot at this guy here. So I'll aim and fire. If I do the same thing I did earlier, I think we figured it worked out to a zero.
Plus 2.
Yeah. What?
Plus 2.
Was it plus 2?
Mhm.
It's large. Right?
It's very
I'm aiming. Yeah. So that gets me to 8.
Mhm.
And then it's pretty far away.
That gets you to a 6.
Gets me to a 6. Technically, I mitigate 2 of those, so I'm still at the 8. And then I'm aiming for a vital spot, so 4.
Mhm.
Okay.
I thought you only mitigated 1 point.
No, the staff mitigates 2.
Did you already roll the reconnect?
I reconnected.
He used a card.
You used a card.
Oh, that's right. So I'm the one that
Yeah.
was still disconnected.
Yep. And then I'll spend one of my possibilities because that is not an outstanding, and I think it's going to shoot one of you guys.
Isn't that a disconnect though?
Billy, I just disconnected, son of a bitch.
Yeah, you were talking for too long.
That's it because I'm figuring it.
I fix it, Rod. I fix it.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you, Jim. I'll trade you this drama that you can't use.
Kind of harsh.
All right. I shoot the guy. $23?
That's a good.
They're 1 off from the outstanding.
Hey, Rod, hold on.
I'll keep it.
I don't know, but let's first rally.
No. Well, sure. I have no cards to discard.
Right, I have some. So,
You draw 5 cards.
yup.
Yep.
Oh, it needs to.
Oh, I need to recall some cards.
It needs to be shuffled.
Yep. Let me
Oh, did you master plan the rally?
Me.
Did Jim master plan the rally?
No, I did.
Let me get these cards off so I can then shuffle and
All
we
right.
can
So our
there.
okay
Shuffle.
rally. Discard from
Okay.
hand and then immediate refill. So since I have nothing in my hand, I guess that means I get to pull 5.
Yup.
Yep.
That's why I was waiting to play it for a while so we could all get the most out of it.
Yep. I think I'm gonna stand at a good.
Are you sure? I can give you an action. I have leadership, you know. This is why I did it.
And I'll take it.
Yes.
I can't trade at the moment because I only have one in my pool, and I think I need to save that for whoever gets shot by the helicopter.
Right, that's fine. I will be very vulnerable to leadership.
You can just drop it to the table.
Yep. And trying to think of who else is gonna possibly need it. Oh, and Lucucius, you can have this other one.
Thank you. And that one goes. What is it? All right.
That goes to your pool.
Just got to move it up there.
I am done.
So that one, you shoot it in the right spot and it crashes.
All right. Well, let me roll a reconnect. Stymie, go against reconnecting.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. Well, that's a 12.
So that's 2 shy.
Let's see. And that is a spirit based.
Yeah, that's why I gave you the
I'll
willpower.
play this willpower.
Okay. So you reconnect.
Yay. So I guess I'm just going to stun these 2 guys. What do we got? That's it, right on the ground. The thing's a helicopter.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, that looks like the only thing I can do. So I'll enhance myself and stun these guys. So it's a straight roll with the -4 for the stymied.
Oh.
That was my roll.
Like, you stole it.
So you reconnected and then immediately disconnected?
Yes.
Yes.
I thought you had to get a 14 to reconnect. Oh, willpower. I missed it.
Yep.
Dumb.
Come on
Yep,
now.
he
This is.
reconnected, disconnected.
Yeah. And all I was trying to do is stun them and. What was I trying? Yeah.
Scoot is going to try to maneuver both of these dudes.
Okay.
I will be right back.
And apparently he won't. And he's going to get out of the way and become vulnerable. Because we have a feeling we know what's going to happen to those dudes. Mountain defended. Did the captain do his thing?
I did.
Yeah,
Okay.
he took out the other helicopter.
So I think it's Alex. No, Alex defended. So it's just myself now. Okay.
And me, technically.
Oh, and Electa.
Electa.
Would you like to go first before I roll a 1? Because there's a 1
No,
there.
there's a 1 and a 2. You can go first.
You want me to go first? Okay, I can do that. I am going to shoot at this helicopter multi-action with the relieve pain. That's what I do here. So my energy weapons total +2. We're going to put a possibility into this. Just need some good rolling. Well, I hit it, which is just going to give it some stun.
Okay.
All right.
And then Electo.
All right. My one?
Nope.
All right.
Nope.
But I'll stay disconnected. But I'll come over here and taunt these two soldiers.
Okay.
Then I got rid of my shock with my dissipate energy or relieve pain.
See, that's what you needed the previous.
Yeah, I needed that on the surge. But that is not going to successfully taunt them.
Correct. So let's go ahead and the one that had locked on Alex was shot down. This one had locked on the mountain. And if you were any closer to the captain, I would say that this blast radius would hit him, but he's just outside of it because it's a medium blast, not a large blast. Does an 18 hit?
Hit the mountain. He just
Hit the
ran to
mountain.
the restroom.
Ah, okay.
Hold on now. Give me a second.
Nice how you had to take the hat off for Michael John.
Yeah. I was gonna say he did defend with a +8, Rod. So.
Yeah.
Oh, his case. No.
Nope. So.
You're so awful, it's great.
Don't worry, I'll tell him later that I was making fun of him. All right. Hey, son.
You just got missed by a
Yeah, I did.
tow missile.
You're fine.
Yeah,
You're welcome, by the way. I took care of you while you were gone.
Yeah, he was a perfect stand-in for you.
Actually, really was.
Hero Surge.
Uh-oh.
Right. So, Electo, I think you want to roll third. Oh, see, you should have rolled third.
What?
Sorry, I got too excited.
I told you I said third.
You're right. My bad. Yeah, I should have listened.
Both of us just disconnected.
Yep.
Now it's my turn.
Ugh.
I'm not a 4-case.
Oh, jeez.
No.
Well, no.
Hold on. Every single other roll would have worked
Wow.
for me. Every single other roll.
Yep.
Yep.
Just curious. I'm gonna roll again just to see if this would have kept the pattern. Yeah,
Nope.
I'll be right back. Nope, it didn't.
Nope.
That's hilarious, though.
Yes, it is.
It's because the system knows you're trying to game the system, and it's like, you know, guys, let's just spoil Jim's fun this evening.
I think Rod is using his own personal possibilities to affect roll 20.
Is that what it is, Mike? All right,
I don't
Mike.
think I have any, to be honest.
Since you called when I should, roll my surge, when should I take my turn to try to reconnect?
Third, of course.
Third. Okay. I will go third.
In which case,
Okay.
I will attempt to reconnect. I will, I guess, stay disconnected.
Um,
So I'm all done.
okay. In case the captain can reconnect, I am playing a leadership
Okay.
and move 2 cards over into the captain's pool.
Oh, well, thank you.
And don't take it just yet.
I'm
Well,
waiting.
don't take it just yet. Let me add the other one.
Check.
Okay.
I
And then,
know what you're saying.
yes. And then Alex, with his strength of 17 telekinesis, is going to throw the people he was carrying at the helicopter while mumbling things like pain, conquest.
I don't think he's okay.
Well, I think he's fine.
As if once heard, all will be well.
Not the Alex we want, but it's the Alex we need.
See, to me, I would use that as my intimidate against these guys in the helicopter. But
Look up, he's throwing bodies again.
Again? Did I miss the first time?
He was holding him in the air the first time.
yeah,
Yeah.
I was going to use them to help my dodge.
Right. All right. Well, I will try to reconnect. That'll get it.
Yep.
All right. I will shoot the thing same as last time.
That is a outstanding.
Excellent.
Now, did Delecto want to go next, being third?
Yep.
So, here you go. You passed me. So I said I understand
Yeah, that's what I passed
need
him.
to do.
Well, do you want another one?
Yeah.
All right, well, what do you got?
Second chance.
Sure.
That'll be 5. Target toughness still at 22.
Wouldn't that be 6?
The other one is built in to the aiming. Right, because I did 3 coup de grace. That's
Yeah,
pretty
it
good.
You did
rolled.
3, and
Yeah.
then you outstanding would be 2, and
Yeah.
then
Yeah,
1
he's got.
for your sniper.
Yeah, the sniper I build in. I put it on the bar so I don't have to add.
Ah, okay.
time.
Yeah,
Okay.
if you look at his if you blow up his effect a bit, it shows all 6 rolled.
Yep,
Okay.
I'm lazy. Still,
I try to reconnect.
this is your last chance, Jim.
Yeah. I fail.
You do. You're a failure.
Do you have anything else you want to do before I try to reconnect?
You. At least I
Well,
can hit people next to me.
I hate people like me.
I don't have strokes when I try to hit people next.
Everyone has a stroke sometime when they try to hit people next to them.
I will maneuver those two guys over there.
Okay.
All right. They can be very stymied at the moment because they're right in front of a disconnected person, just in case he doesn't reconnect. Unless you'd rather him be vulnerable, Lucucius.
Stymie's fine.
Okay.
I don't get any
I was gonna say,
benefit
if you
either way.
make him vulnerable, and Spoot will go after him.
Oh, that's true. All right, yeah, I'll make him vulnerable then.
Okay.
And I'm
Spoot's gonna
All right.
jump all over these guys.
So I will try to do a reconnect.
Go ahead.
Oh, that's right. I'm stymied still. goes into play. Alright, and here's my other willpower. I think that's it, right? There it is, yeah.
And Rod, this isn't necessarily my last time because I could just, seize initiative for that surge again.
I could do it for you too, I guess, suppose if you wanted it. So I've reconnected. I will go ahead and not cast a spell. But I will try to punch, I'll punch one of these guys, just to, what is the intimidating
Make yourself
taunt?
feel better.
Yeah, sure. Just because.
I think the stymie and the vulnerable will cancel each other out.
So I'll just straight roll. Where are they at? 13 to their melee. So it's just gonna be basically
a hit. Yep.
All right. So it's 14, 14 points.
You have a card in your pool? I can give you a drama. Do you
Who,
want to
me?
make that better? Yeah.
I wasn't really worried about it. It was just a matter of just getting the friggin' hit in.
Okay.
Actually, I should have done more since I have a second chance in my hand now. All right, I'm done.
Okay. And that was just against one of them, correct?
Right, it's 14 damage to one of them.
Okay.
What is his toughness is 13, so that's, yeah, it's just shock.
It'd be two shock.
Yeah, and there's no AP to that, so I don't think. No, there's not.
Spoot's gonna jolt both of those guys.
Okay.
Aha! So yeah. That's going to, that'll be 12 damage to him. So they'll take another shock each. And then I guess Borja will go.
Okay.
We will try to reconnect. Reality. Won't reconnect. What do we get?
Yeah, you're not even close enough to trade an action for it, so.
No,
Yeah.
but do you have a card in your pool?
Yes, I do. I have multiple cards in my pool.
Oh, right. You can't use a drama because you're disconnected. Never mind.
Nope.
Yep.
So we're good.
Do you
there.
want that second chance I got?
Sure. I'll take the second chance. I'll trade you a close call for it. Let's try this. After playing that second chance. Oh, pfft. It's worse.
No.
That'll learn me. So then I will run 24 more feet. I get closer.
Okay.
And then I'm going to put a card in my pool. I'm going to play my card from the pool. So give me that sweet, sweet Cosm. Or I'll draw it.
I got it for you.
Okay. Cool. What did I get? And then, okay. Hey, I'm going to master plan that and play it again. So the two will be on the top.
There you go.
Yeah.
There's like that escalation.
It was the keep fighting and welcome to our world.
Yep.
Because, you know.
Too bad it says foe. Otherwise, you could just play it on Electo again.
Yeah, exactly. I think there's a reason why, yeah. Okay. And yeah, that's boring.
I think we're at the
Oh,
mountain.
and I reload. That's what I do. Boop, boop.
Does Mountain want to try to reconnect first?
I already tried to.
Did you?
Yep.
That doesn't sound promising.
No.
Oh, I see at the beginning.
No, it does not.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Did you do an action?
I can't really do anything. I can't
You can
defend.
defend.
I can't defend.
Why?
Well, I can, but I won't get my shield bonus because it's a contradiction here.
Well, that's true, but it's still better than nothing.
So sure, I have a +1. And because the shield of contradiction, I can't use it, which means
Bless you again.
I'm not using my shield master. So I get a +1.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I'm assuming that the thing is probably going to shoot at the mountain.
Yes, it is going to shoot at the mountain.
That makes sense.
And it's not going
And I
to
just
hit the mountain.
realized something. I need to do a surge too. I forgot I have a power up that's contradictory.
Oh, your wild talent.
I just remembered that I activated that the last surge.
So then the this helicopter shot, missed, and it will fly away.
No.
How far does it get?
You have moved
1 kilometer.
in 10 seconds?
I don't know. I'm saying that's my range.
Oh, I thought you said that
Yeah.
before. 10 seconds?
Why do I have here say it's favored?
Mm.
Oh, because of the
Let's see what's that.
the weapon.
What? Mhm. I don't have it. Oh, I do. It's on this side. No, I don't. Oh, where's the circle?
Yeah.
Oh.
We're still connected, right? It got very quiet.
Yes.
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 Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Calculating speeds.
Ah,
It gets. It was at 400. Turning around and moving, it gets to 500 away.
So it moved an additional 100 meters.
Yes,
Okay.
correct.
462 for board. Okay.
Villains go up.
Oh, you didn't want to play the seize initiative on that?
I
I
honestly,
grabbed everything.
with everyone that's disconnected, I probably wouldn't have. And I didn't know-
Everybody else would transform except you.
Right.
be terrible.
Yeah. As much fun as it would be for me to transform, I'm not going to do it at the expense of everyone else being a really
Actually-
big problem.
Yeah, I would lose my darkness perks.
And right now you are not connected.
I am not disconnected. at
No,
the moment.
no. Electo's not connected, so he can't be vulnerable to get rid of that up.
Oh yeah, I can. That's a leadership perk.
Oh, okay.
So I get rid of the up.
It's the ammo. That's why.
So since they went and they win again, these guys are going to try to run away. Oops. So I grabbed Spoot.
They're
Ah.
trying to steal Spoot as they go.
Grab their mutant dog.
Is it a good idea to let them go? I mean,
And this one here, it gets to a range of 700.
700 more, so 300 more. No, 200 more.
200 more.
662.
Because the first one, I figured it had to, turns around and starts getting up to speed. Now it's going faster.
Don't leave them alive.
I thought that we shot that first one down.
He
said
one over here.
the first move for it to get away, it had to go from hovering to turning around, so it didn't get to move its full 200.
Oh, okay. No, but there's only one chopper left.
Yes.
Correct. Yes. Yes.
That long range. Dialing in my sights.
I'll reconnect. I will reconnect.
The mountain reconnects.
Rod, I have cards for you if you want them.
I wouldn't say no, but
Because I need you to shoot it down, so
I'm gonna try.
yeah. Have that card.
Oh, we're trading.
Oh
Sorry.
no.
I
I'm
didn't put one
leadership.
in my pool.
You don't have to. I'm leadershiping these for a possibility.
Got it. Do you have possibilities right now?
Oh, I have them.
Oh, I didn't
Oh.
realize you could reconnect it.
You can't
Oh, you're
use them.
right. Yeah, you're right. Never mind.
Do I have to give these back?
Yes, you do.
unless you actually trade them.
Here you go. All right. So, where was my? Here's the math. Shoot the chopper. Yeah,
So that's outstanding.
I'll do pig. Toughness still 22.
Woohoo!
Just there. Just.
Not a good roll.
I think it's all you needed, though.
Yep. So that crashes.
Hey, I reconnected. I'm gonna move over to these two guys.
Okay.
Which I can dash with my wing, so I'll be a -2 for running, and then a -4 to hit them. I'll add attack. A 27. You know what? I want to make this even better.
Did you already have standing?
But I'm at a 36.
Look at you, Jim. Holding out.
Does anyone have a glory in their pool?
No, just opponent fails in drama.
No glory. Sorry.
No.
I mean, I could play another rally if you guys really wanted to, but
But it won't put it in our pools. And Jim is already very vulnerable.
Alright, then I'm just gonna kill these two guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I already removed them.
He got bored of waiting so long. Finally decided to murder him.
And what's his face is alive. So that's good.
It is.
We can kill everyone.
But there were 3 unconscious bodies, but I'm guessing they're dead now.
They got one.
Oh yes, they got lifted out and then thrown at the helicopter.
Yeah.
Well, that seemed uncalled for.
Hey, Alex, I'm gonna need that.
You know, a pirate, even I wouldn't do that.
We lost Alex.
Actually, can y'all hear me now?
Yes.
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 Okay,
Yes.
We're all disconnecting more than we normally.
let's just see if y'all will be able to get it from Alex. He doesn't want to give it up, but let's assume y'all can get it from him.
Alex, don't make me break your wrist. Give me everything.
No, that's not the way to do it. You have to trick and cajole and stuff like that. That's how you'll get it from him.
Or-
Threatening him right now is not going to do it.
Or you break his wrist now and take it.
Again,
I'm sure that y'all could all knock him unconscious.
Give me the mace. What are you doing, Alex? I will take your kidneys out. Give me the mace.
So they are all so they are all dead. The story is we tried to give it to them, but they attacked us. We need story, yes.
your story.
Yes, because this was bad against Delphi because Delphi said, "Oh yeah, we're going to work and do this," and then
Oh yes, but they
teenage
they-
heartthrob Alex decided to go all Tharkoldian.
No, we were jumped by techno demons.
They double crossed us. See,
Yes, that is story.
you know.
You have Pad with saying we get this place, or other thing we could say is we gave Bulva to her and she never gave us information and we had to
They
take it.
destroyed the information, so
I don't know.
you know we're not going to give them the Bulova after they destroy the information.
We have to kill this one.
Well, we
I mean, I left out the part what happened before they destroyed the information, but they still told the truth.
Ranging stuff does not make it the truth.
This one needs to die.
we should see if he knows what was on the disc he destroyed first.
All true.
Is there any way to jack into it and try to get the information? Just because it's shut does not mean that its memory is wiped.
I hold up all the pieces and hand them to him.
I will
You want to
drag
give me a computers?
back to the Doomsday.
Yes.
Alex will help with a science roll or computers. Oh, I don't think we need it.
Does it need to be higher, Lehman?
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
You're able to get one file from the data pad. It is an actual map that it's a folder that has satellite images that show several distinct massive Ravager hordes. You see them on the individual files in this one folder that wasn't destroyed or corrupted, whatever that is. If something gets shot at, swarming through towns and cities across the blasted land. On the map, the more outer map looks like a cloud of locusts swarming over different cities and towns, and from the various locations that the satellite images have been taken, you see that they appear to be converging on Moscow.
So, what are we gonna do with this guy that we have that's alive?
Hey, this place where they're going, that place is probably in trouble. If they need help.
So for
Would
fun,
it be that way?
for the two people that are still disconnected, let me get just a reconnect.
You know, so did you see a while ago, I forget who it was, but this one guy built a reconnect tool. You can always just go press a button. Or you can assume that once they're not stressed, they just reconnect.
I'm just curious how many it would take before I get the one or the reconnect.
Now,
Yeah, I like this was just a let's see if a one appears. If not,
Nope.
then yes, you'll be between
never gonna get
this act and the next one.
So
You'll
close.
But I just wanted to give you one last little chance.
Yeah, unfortunately, I reconnected.
disconnected.
Just like I gave you one last little chance that time, and then you disconnected.
So we should get the information to Delphine. I guess this is the only information we have.
What do we
Well,
do?
can you not get information from
Oh,
him
from
for
from
Straw?
the guy who's sleeping who needs to die.
No,
Well,
no.
I mean, you can get information from him, right? For Straw?
I mean, I took him alive so you can get information.
We have the information. We're not killing.
Well, we have some information. Why are you so against killing bad guys all of a sudden?
It's like him and Alex kind of swapped minds.
Just the fact that he's already unconscious.
you did just pick up the Boulevard.
And
Yeah. It means it's easier to get the job done. He's not going to bitch about it.
Are we going to wake this guy up and question him, or
Is there any
just-
information we need to get from him that we don't already have?
Well, we were not able to get everything off the data pad that he shot, so if he knows what else is on it, it might be helpful. But
come back to the Delphi Council, and they can interrogate him.
Yeah, but will they?
and then he can say that we attacked.
And we did.
Yeah, but we don't want him to say that.
We don't want him to say that.
It doesn't matter what we want him to say. It's what happened. You don't lie on the report.
Why not?
I didn't attack anyone.
You were quite possibly the most unhonorable and worst captain I've ever met.
Thank you, sir. Oh, but you haven't heard of me.
That's hilarious.
So, do you want to wake him up and garner information?
Getting information from him, we're not killing him immediately afterwards.
Who said anything about? No,
Let's get the information, then we'll discuss the rest.
No, I'm discussing it before we get the information. We're not killing him after we get the information.
Okay. We're not killing him after we get the information. What are you staring at me for? I just agreed. You got what you want. Yes?
We're not killing him.
Well,
No, there's no well. We're not killing him. He's already unconscious.
yes, but
We killed
if he
everyone else who
doesn't
was there.
give the information, then we might have to.
Then there's nothing we can do.
Are you some sort of paladin or something?
No, but he's in the military, so he kind of has rules that he follows. And saying, "Oh, he's not going to give us the information."
Yeah, but look, we're going to threaten him. We're going to say, give us the information or we're going to kill you.
Why?
Because we want the information.
Right, but if you say that like that, he's gonna think he's gonna assume we're gonna kill him anyway, so he's not gonna give us the information out of spite.
All right, so we break his thumbs.
No, that's a war crime.
Why don't you?
War? What do you mean war crime?
So, if you want to,
War crime.
I'm gonna get my phone and I'm gonna get the Geneva Conventions, and you're gonna read them.
Off your phone?
So-
No, I'll disconnect.
Yeah, exactly.
Make a read check. Oh, I disconnected.
Hey, I'm using your phone.
I
Here
mean,
you go.
there's always the possibility to wake him up and continue the trade since it got fucked up to begin with.
But the information is gone. We don't have it anymore.
It's in his head, right?
We don't know this. He's going to lie his butt off.
Oh, well, then never mind. I mean, if you want to try to intimidate him, I can always lower his abilities. But if we don't think we can get any more out of him, then
How are you feeling, Alex?
Alex has probably by this point moved over to the car to hide. I don't know what happened.
Yeah,
This
So if we take this man to Delphi, we can say that they had us do this to the Bulva, and Alex, who had been carrying it, went a little crazy because we did some sort of thing to clear the area, and there were misgivings. This little misunderstanding happened.
Just a wee.
Just a little
I think it was a bigger
misunderstanding.
misunderstanding.
It was little misunderstanding. We had everything under control until round 2.
Until it was not
Just-
under control.
Until it was
Just-
not under control.
Just little problem.
Just little problem. It's fine. It can be explained away with diplomats.
Toko malinkia problema.
It's like
Yeah, frying Svetlana, I think, kind of did it in.
we did little problem because of something that the representatives of Volkov made us do.
So, and is anybody hurt?
Amazingly, I don't
I
think so.
don't think any. I think everybody was able to
I thought
Make the reality
soak
knows.
it, all the soak and stuff, and
Okay. Well,
anybody
I thought-
who was disconnected got missed.
all right.
I
so,
thought that Lamontagne got hurt.
Oh no, it was an opponent's fail that stopped him.
Let's
Yeah.
have, I did
Oh,
not,
Yes.
the mountain did not get hurt because I soaked.
I
Oh, it's,
never got shot.
He defended against the huge explosion,
For asking
and
I don't think
Yeah.
opponent failed and soaked and other things. So
okay. So,
Yeah.
but we're out of the thing, so I can remove my shock.
yes, go ahead and you can heal shock. You can between this act and the next one, you can go ahead and heal wounds, which nobody had. But
yeah. So all we know right now is that the Ravagers are heading towards Moscow.
yes,
That's the only information we have.
Hold on, go
that's
and Moscow.
We would have to report to Delphi to let them know what's going on,
Well, we're in-
and tell them a story what happened here. We're in
We're
Core
in-
Earth. We can give them
we're
a
in
call.
Core Earth. Yes, you. I see that. Just call them. Doesn't Alex have his phone?
Yes, I do.
That's what you guys always say around here. Just cell phone it in.
Pretty
Yes.
much.
So, does somebody want to do the talking?
Sure, I'll try.
If
Okay.
if we're keeping this guy alive, we need to drop him off to Delphi so they can get interrogated there.
Maybe Alex should tell them what happened. He's very
I
simple.
don't
He'll believe
have a
it.
lot of clear memories of what happened.
No. Electo will be happy to tell him. Just give me that cell phone real quick.
Yep. Trying to disconnect yet again.
I will call it in. How do I call? Which buttons do I push again?
Don't worry.
I'll
You know,
show you.
Remember,
Actually, if you look at your character sheet, really cool in-game thing that they did. There's this thing called computers. If you roll that, it actually calls for them. It's really weird that they would add that because it's a role play thing.
What?
It's a skill check, computers.
Yeah.
yeah.
As in, I try to figure it out on my own.
You don't need to roll.
That's what Michael John was trying to get me to do.
Yeah, he was.
Let's be sarcastic. You never contribute.
so make sure to tell them there
So
was.
what has the decision to be made about Valentine and what you're calling in to the Delphi Council?
I believe the answer is that we are going to explain that Alex was carrying the Bulova while we cleansed a bunch of things from Tharkold, and obviously it drew all of that power. When it was drawing all of that power into the Bulova, it affected Alex, and he was not himself, and so he acted completely out of character, and so he was doing things out of his mind and out of his normal, and so
There was little
aggressions-
misunderstanding.
aggressions occurred, and it created a misunderstanding, and so we defended ourselves, and Alex unfortunately killed most of the enemies. while he was in his state.
Okay.
It's just a minor
The
international
eternity
incident.
shard is corrupted. Remember to tell him that.
Right, and that the shard is corrupted and is probably best not in anyone's hands, and in fact, some held in some secret vault somewhere that no one can get to it. I'm assuming you want a persuasion roll.
Yes. I'll give you a +2 because that's mostly the truth. There you go.
Nice. Wait, do we have glory? Anyone have the glory?
Hold on. Let's see if I can get there first.
I do.
Well, no, you can't. Because remember, for glory to work, you have to be able to spread the story.
Oh, well, you can't spread the story. Sorry.
Yes, we lied to the Delphi Council.
No, we have to tell everyone how well we lied.
No. We
Yeah,
talked about
yes,
the
yes, it's
story.
exactly.
I'm
I agree.
Here.
I still want it to be good, very good. So
Isn't it already?
Yeah, that's very good.
So the
Okay,
corporal on the
you
phone.
give him this story, and between this session and next session, I will figure out what the response will be.
We drop our cards.
Yeah.
Yes, all the cards will be dropped.
All cards?
I'll go ahead.
yeah, switch
Yeah.
acts.
Yep,
Darn.
we're switching acts.
Back
All
to three
possibilities get
possibilities.
reset. So let me just recall.
Other
That's
5 XP.
probably recall all.
So I don't think we're finishing the act tonight.
Technically, we're finishing this act tonight.
Oh,
Just-
technically we did.
Yeah. And it's so funny because the last session you kind of blew through, 4 out of the 5 scenes, and I'm like, if they like get through this one really fast, because it can just be here, or if they use in the next act a couple of close encounters, it might finish, and then this one scene lasts the entire time. Just hilarious.
Alex going, submit.
Blows everyone up.
I'll attack those 8 guys. What is that? -14? No problem.
And this is one of those things that just no matter what you might think, something happens that you couldn't have planned for, or in that way.
How
And
old
I
is
just-
Alex? He's like 17. Alex is like 17.
Alex is 17.
Did he just like turn 18, or did his balls drop the TV or something? Or what happened?
Well, this is going to, spark his being a prodigy now. But
Okay.
yeah, I mean, I felt like a void shard should have some effect.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, no, that
And being kind of the
Especially
principal
since you were-
person to do it.
Well, especially since you were carrying it the whole time.
Yeah.
You got a little brown stain in the concrete. That was Sergey. That's where Sergey used to be. You smell that little bit of charred meat on the wind? That was also Sergey. About 20 minutes ago. Vaporized.
Lana.
And over there are, Ivan and his friends who got thrown at a helicopter.
Right. Those are you see those 6 different bodies? Those are 3 bodies. They got cut in half by the rotary blade. The ones that I threw 400 meters because, oh well, this will be funny.
So yes, we will next session get into Act 7, which is funny because the 2 times I thought you might in the middle of the session get through, and I'm like, prepare for it. It didn't happen. It's all good though. I mean, it's about 2 sessions per act. I will say normally the last acts are short or shorter, so depending on what you do, one or 2 more sessions, so we can pause for the night and start the next one.
Yeah, and
Alright.
now you all see what would happen if Alex became corrupted.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, never take him to Orosh.
oh no. All right, so we'll go ahead and pick back up here next week at 7 o'clock. Thanks for joining us. Let's see. Friday, of course, is Rime of the Frost Maidens. Sundays are Dungeons with Veterans. And Monday, we'll be back in New Orleans to figure out what happens next after knocking out our suspect. Maybe. So join back with us next Wednesday to see, will Electo ever disconnect into the core Earth like he wants to?
Now,
How many times will Captain Keen disconnect? And can I ever get a spell cast without disconnecting myself? Anyway, thanks for joining us. Have a good week. Remember, we're in this adventure called Life Together, so remember the golden rule. Treat those around you the way you wish to be treated yourself. And with that, have a good week.